And he's bad. His bad. His name is Jay Wilson. He's the baddest bitch in the whole damn town. He badder than an old King Kong and fight like a junkyard dog. Good morning, people. Like a junkyard dog, child. Ladies, y'all done all heard this Jay Wilson monster over there. He always said, I didn't say the B word. Oh, I said something. I never called her the B word. I didn't say the B word. This is his big brag on is this a religious idea? You didn't say the B word. You didn't say the B word. You didn't say the B word. So since this is a generation who craves receipts, I'm going to have to go over here and play a little bit of Brother James Caldwell, Treasure Lane's video in case some of y'all missed it. Feel free to go over there and check it out for yourself. Y'all don't believe me. But since I know I have skeptical, doubting Thomases in the audience, I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Let's start off with this. Ho. Bitch. Two bitch. Three bitch. Four bitch. Five bitch. That's six bitch. Seven bitch. Eight bitch. Nine bitch. 9, 10 bitch. Oh, 11 bitch. 12 bitch. 8 bitch. No, 13 bitch. That's 14 bitches. He's calling 14 bitches. Let's stop for a minute here. Okay. So this he's in the hate of passion. So far we're up to 14 bitches. He's called this woman, right? And then in this heat of passion, as you would call it, she accuses him Uber driver. And then he says, I may drive Uber. I still got my house. So I think that if his whole, I'm going to my Uber job, if that was really a game that he was playing, because he's trying to confuse people, right? I don't think in the heat of passion, he would have said, yeah, I drive Uber. But that's what he said. Yeah, I drive Uber. I got my house. We're going to continue here because y'all still don't believe me. Y'all think I'm exaggerating and lying on the boy. So we were at 10. We ran out of fingers. We had to go to 14 bitches he's called this woman in the last 3 minutes. Let me see. Can you even call somebody that many times? Let me see. 15, 16, 17. Y'all see the number? 18.
You gotta go see. You gotta go on the sex site. That was you. You gotta go on the sex site. That was you. That was you.
We're at 18 times you called her a bitch in the last 4 minutes.
So I'm so sorry you have to deal with. As soon as you came up, the bitch was already
19.
I'm not that bitch. I just want you to
That's even 20. I ran out of fingers again.
So thanks again. Thank you for letting me come up on your platform, and I appreciate it.
We had 21 bitches. No, we're at 20. Okay, they're gonna calm down for a second here, and we'll see. I won't torture you with this much longer. I know it's hard to hear.
You just can't stand the hate. Soon as she came up, this bitch already.
Okay, now we're 21.
Because she looked better than you. Because she looked lighter than you. Okay.
Is he a colorist?
It's so good to see you had to be this thing over here. Thank you. I appreciate it. You started all that cursing with me. If I'm talking to her, why the fuck your dick got it? Where your damn dick? Because you so rude. And you talking to pussy. That's what you do. She and I got an issue. She and I have an issue. What the fuck you say? I have an issue. You don't see me on social media. Again, you don't see me on social media.
I didn't call her the B word.
She's not that dick on social media like you. You just heard your who lost and couldn't get no dick on YouTube or on social media. That's how you know on this ZT. You don't see me with Dovey. She was up here.
What Dovey got to do with anything?
Tell them how you found ZT. You don't have beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. And you even sound beautiful, bitch. I found ZT. You told me I was real talk. Now all of a sudden, you was moving up. Come on. All of a sudden, now he was in the you told me how beautiful I was. He said, y'all know what they say.
22. 23. 24.
You told me to goddamn problem with the fuck you are. You saw your dignity and ass. Nothing, bitch.
26, 25. I think I'm at 26 now.
That's what you did, bitch. I can be wrong, bitch. I can be wrong, but bitch, I ain't got my ass to the insulin on no goddamn social media. Selling my ass and bitch. That's what you need to know. You are the whore. You are the whore.
Okay, 27 times. He's called her a bitch.
You are the whore. You are the whore. Your husband don't even love. Your husband don't even love. Who gonna go out to Vegas?
27, 28. I better hear that one. 28 and 29 times.
Why you think you keep moving your head about your asking and believe? See somebody you make your mother rich? You ask me have you paid your mortgage, bitch. You ask me have you paid your mortgage, bitch. You get it with your mortgage, bitch.
Y'all clear 29 times.
You need it with your mortgage, bitch. Can I say something?
We're about through.
Something, please? Do Jesus, do Jesus. Can I say something? Damn. First of all, let me just say this one thing.
Okay, people. All that was to make a point. This is the person that been on here for 2.5, 3 years talking about he don't say nobody. I didn't say the B word. He's vicious. He's nasty. He now doxes people. He does all these horrible things to people. Talks about their homes. Talks about their decisions. Talks about their mamas. Talks about everything about person. But I didn't say the B word. I didn't say the B word, right? What I'm talking about here is the hypocrisy. Does this sound like a person who never uses the B word to you? If someone uses, and what is it? Was it 5 minutes, 5, 6 minutes? If somebody calls someone a bitch 29 times, and I'm sure I missed a couple of them. So let's just say 30 times he didn't call this woman a bitch in less than 5 minutes. 30, does that sound like someone to you who does not use the B word? It is the hypocrisy, people. We know Kwani was saying the same language, but Kwani's never made any qualms about it. She says bitch all the time. She cusses all the time. It's not the cussing, people. What I'm trying to make you understand is this. It's not the cussing. It is the hypocrisy. That's what it is. That's what's turned so many people off to these religious people. It's full of shit. You call that woman a bitch 29, let's just stay with the right number. I counted here with you guys 29 times. And I think it went on for a few more after that. But let's just stick with the number 29. 29 times. Now, a person who never uses the B word, would they just all of a sudden go and start using and use the B word 29 times in a 5-minute clip? He's a liar. The point I've always made. This is the hypocrisy, honey. It's just like somebody who made all this big thing. I never said the B word. I never said the B word. Oh, hey, he said the B word. I never said the B word. I never said the girl. You never said the B word, right? So this is based on some spiritual principle. You don't cuss. Is that what it's supposed to be, Jay Wilson? When you flip that, you say, "Oh, I cuss. Oh, I didn't cuss him out. I didn't cuss." Like, you can't cuss nobody out, girl. People cuss in their regular language. You trying to hide and sneak and creep it in, bitch. But what we're finding out is you do in fact cuss, and you do in fact use this B word. Now, when you want to go to this biblical religious stance, you don't say bad words and all that kind of stuff, harsh language, as the Bible calls it. How can you go through, girl, and get pumped in your booty, and yet your argument for religion is that you don't use the B word? I mean, the Bible that you worship, I'm sure they would be much more pleased with you not taking it up your ass on a nightly basis, girl, than you not using the B word. But of course, you cherry pick and find something in the Bible that you don't do. And now we find out that you do it. As a matter of fact, you do it quite a bit, because them B words was rolling off your tongue, girl, like it was just a language you use all the time, honey. People who have seen you in person, they've always said he cusses like a sailor. It is the fakeness, the phoniness, girl. It is the hypocrisy. It is the most offensive part of all people who boast of being religious people. I wanted to take, I hope James don't get an attitude with me, that he understands that I'm just doing commentary. I'm just doing commentary on the thing that I heard last night, which I was appalled. Do I use harsh language? Yes, I use harsh language, honey. Do I got to sit up here? Yeah, I called him a bitch more than 29 times. But it's not hypocrisy for me, because I never said I didn't cuss. I ain't never said it, girl. He says it every day. You hear him say the B word? He said the B word. Stupid ass bitch. Hi, Cypress. Thank you for this Cash App. When 10 degrees still don't amount to a larger vocabulary, they use the B word 29 times. Oh, you said 32? He's at Shakia's number. Oh, Shaq's number 32. So you think it was more like 32? Okay. So I started off, he was already into calling it his word, right? But he never says that. I never said it. I never used it. No, boy. And there's no way in hell you're going to use that word 29 or 32 times in less than 5 minutes, girl, if you don't use it. That is such bullshit. Like all the rest of your life, Jay Wilson, it's all a big lie. You are a hypocrite. You are a classic example of a hypocrite. You do what you don't want. You don't. You do what you say you don't do. You do it anyway. Your trick when people like you is not to get caught doing it. They'll do it. They don't want to be caught doing it. So now you're caught, boy. And I don't know how many views James Colwell got on that, or Treasure Lane got on that. But you guys go over there and see it for yourself. They had other arguments going on here after that one. Hi, Almond Brown. Y'all wish Almond Brown a happy birthday. I sent your Cash App over there, baby. But y'all say hello and happy birthday to Almond Brown. You enjoying Vegas? We hope you're having a good time. We're happy that you're able to pull away from the tables to say hello. Mm-hmm. Y'all say hello to that darling and wish her a happy birthday. Let me see all the people I admit. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Hi, Wild Seed. I'm sorry for neglecting you. Mm-hmm. Marissa Chateau. Oh. Tanya B. How y'all doing? Okay. It's good to have another birthday, ain't it? We start resenting them after they start getting over 50, but it's still good. It's still, you can get up to that number, right? Mm-hmm. Another day's journey, and I'm so glad. Another day's journey, and I'm so glad. Another day's journey, and I'm so glad. This world, it can't do me no harm. That's instead of happy birthday. Mm-hmm. Did y'all see that boy over there calling that woman all them B words? I just want to say it's only important to him. Now, we all, like I told y'all before, the gays have been using the B word and the girl word and the Miss Thing word, girl, since before I was born, right? So when we came over here and we connected with each other, we realized, oh, we ain't using it nothing like these ladies use it, right? But whatever, it's your community. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. But this fool is when I'm one of the ones saying, oh, not me. Oh, no, I never said the B. You notice I never said the B word. I never, like the B word, like this is like the ultimate sin. This is the ultimate sin. The B word. Boy, we got your ass now. They done caught you. I'm sure they're going to make memes of your punk ass. Nina says, I should have known you covered this. I couldn't believe it, girl. I had to lean in. Is this nigga serious? He does the exact same thing we do. He takes it up his ass the same way other gay men do. He had to, when he come out the closet, Wally forced him out the closet, girl. She come back talking about she's bisexual, which is a lie. We still have yet to see him show any energy or any interest in any woman. He is a woman anyway. He's bisexual and he a top. Then why would he feel like it was necessary to say that he was a top? It is the shame, baby. That's all it is, girl. It is the shame. He feels like it is lesser to be a bottom than a top, like he's claiming something, right? And every time somebody asks him about anything about him being gay, he always say, I'm in a relationship. I'm in a relationship. Oh, yeah, and I'm in a relationship. I got a partner. I got a partner. Like that makes it less. It makes it less of a sin. Now I ain't saying it is a sin. Y'all know I don't believe in this. The ancient people, these people out there in the desert kind of wipe their ass with leaves, yet they have all knowledge. Whatever, child. He claims he wants to hold on to a religion. I mean, why would you hold on that long, girl? Why would you hold on to get degrees in it, girl? Surely you were confronted with these issues, child, about these sins, right? I think one of the primary sins is expressed in his book that you worship and call it God, is that they tried to explain to you and express to you that the love of money, they didn't say, and I think it's distinct. It wasn't to have money. We all need money. Everybody needs to pay their bills, right? But it is the love of money, which is the root of all evil. Now, why would the writer take time to express that? He expressed it in a statement that has lasted 6,000 years, right? For it is the love of money. He brags about the love of money, right? Well, if the Bible declares it's the root of all evil, why are you bragging about it, nigga? You see what I'm saying? The hypocrisy is overflowing, child. Oh, let it overflow. Let it overflow. Let it overflow. Hypocrisy, let it overflow. That's the only thing you letting overflow, Negro. I skipped one. So I was the number at 31. So we got to definitely at least average. I got it at 29 times that I counted live on here. I knew that he was spitting them out so fast that I couldn't even keep up with the bitches, right? So you're saying I missed one. Somebody else said I missed 3. So let's just say 30 to 35 bitches, he called his woman. He was on, what was he on there? 5 or 6 minutes, girl? Does that impress you people? What do you think is going to happen when y'all get in an argument with Jay Wilson? Hold on one second. Yes. Yes. What you need? Uh-huh. Okay. I'm aware of it. It's in my chart, right? Yeah. No, but I'm live. I'm in a Zoom right now, so I really can't be on the phone. So could you just make sure that's in my Zoom? I'm pretty sure they did change the date, but I have the updated information. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, good news. My liver and kidneys is in good shape. And now I got to go check out other organs. That's the joke. If you have medical coverage, honey, you might as well use it, right? A lot of people believe that's why these people are living so long with HIV now, is because they're going to the doctor, basically. If they weren't going to the doctor to address that issue, they probably wouldn't even be aware of their other organs, the condition of them. So it's good when they say unto me, coming in for a CAT scan or a CT. That's how they found that cancer, because I had no symptoms of cancer. And good thing they did find it, because I didn't have no chemo or nothing. Okay, back to the story. Where were we at? You sure you hit the yeah. Would you please hit the like button? Thank you. And thank you, Clydiva. Oh, man, Brown, why are you making those spooky faces? Oh, you can't get away from the table? Okay. I can't go. Just that one more. It's going to be this one. It's going to be, come on, God. Come on, God. Let me put some more quarters. It's your birthday, baby. Mm-hmm. Okay. Whose show was this? That was Treasure Lane, or James Cole. It's on Treasure Lane. Hold on, let me get the info. I don't want you to miss it. They also had a couple of other prize winners on there. They went on for 3.5 hours. But it's on Treasure Lane. It's called Presents the Cleanup. I Said What I Meant. And he comes in for his performance. at about 2 minutes. I think the cussing starts at about 2:03. He always told me, I want you to see. I just want you to see. Girl, ain't nobody over here. All these grown people ain't denying cussing shit. It's part of my lingo. It is the hypocrisy. Why are you talking about it when you know it's a lie? You do use the B word, and you use it often. Ain't no way in hell that would have been your go-to word. Just like when I showed up on your tired ass channel, and that Vivian monster, she want me to die from AIDS. I said, well, where the hell that come from, girl? Because that's what's in you. That's why it came out of you, nigga. Let me see. That's a lot of B's already. I didn't get all of them. I started in a few minutes and I left off before he finished the last one. They were more clear. You can hear the emphasis on the B. You were waiting for me at the door? Lord have mercy, child. Well, it's a beef sector. I mean, it's only, what, is it 20 people in here? 20, 30 people making videos, child? We are limited in our content. Unless we want to veer off and talk about Whoopi. Y'all think Whoopi gonna lead the View? She could. I'm sure she got enough money. But you know, that's her career. She's not of that age where I think she wouldn't give up her career. But she's insulted. I can see both sides of that story. Because it was certainly Hitler. That was definitely all about race. She said it wasn't about race. But Whoopi Goldberg was thinking about color. She's defining race by the color, right? But these Germans, they were seeing their pink ears as opposed to a Jewish person's brown ears. So really, it was all about race. And I killed 7 million people. Can you imagine 7 million? That's more than you think the whole population of New York City, child. They killed that many people. So yeah, they're very sensitive about that. Just like we're very sensitive on the subject of slavery, they're very sensitive on the subject of Holocaust. But she did what she's supposed to do. She came, she apologized. I mean, her last name is Goldberg. I don't know if she had a husband or somebody named Goldberg, but that's a distinctly Jewish name. She's always been a supporter. So she misspoke, right? And she apologized for misspeaking. She said, well, I mean, I guess it's a semantics kind of thing, but I can see where it's a very sensitive thing. Depends on what are you defining as race. Because here in America, when everybody from Europe, all parts of Europe, all over the world, when they came to America, they became white people. You see? But they weren't white people where they left from. They were either Poles or they were Jews. They were Aryans. They were all kind of people. As soon as they landed here in America, we turned them to white. We started defining things by just black and white. Like black was distinctly different and less. So we just enslaved them to work for us. We heard that in the Bible. Although weren't the people in the Bible with the Hebrews, they weren't black people, were they? Anyway, those subjects are always going to be very, very touchy with Jewish people and a lot of other people in society, right? Because even though you and I may say that a Jewish person is a white person, and the Jews I've talked to have kind of considered themselves, it seems like they've never asked them directly, have considered themselves white. They function as white people. They basically look like white people, but the bigots here, or the racists here, they don't see them as white people at all. They see them as the enemy. So they're just as likely to go after Jewish people as they are to go against black people. I mean, it's basically they just hate everybody who's not them, you know. But so she misspoke. She apologized for it. I think her apology was sincere. I don't think she needs to go to take 2 years of classes. I think she understands what the misunderstanding was. But when you're on television and you're talking every single day, you've been talking on television every day for the last 20 years, you're going to make mistakes, honey. You apologize. You move on. So I don't know what the pressure came from for ABC to suspend her. It's only a couple of weeks. I would just take it as a vacation. Okay, here goes Whoopi to Paris, and just enjoy yourself, honey. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself with me. You better enjoy yourself. Take the time off. Fuck it. I already admitted that I was wrong, so we're going to suspend me. But they're saying now that she is livid. Everybody's passing around the word she's livid about being suspended. I don't know that it's necessary that they found her guilty because she said it was wrong. I misspoke, right? But it's just the humiliation of being taken off of her job for 2 weeks. So hopefully she'll work it out and they'll just get past that. I don't think Joy had took any offense to that. She recognized what it is, and they just, you're going to say some wrong. You're going to make missteps. Can you imagine if they had Timothy Blaine and they critiqued all his videos, girl? You think they wouldn't find an avalanche of problematic issues? The ghetto. What's going on with the ghetto? In the ghetto, and her mama cried. Cause if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another little ugly baby to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? That child needed a helping hand. Cause she done become an ugly old woman today. We weren't talking about the Fire Monster. We were talking about this Jay Walsh. The Fire Monster, she's gotten 30 or 40 videos made about her this week. We want to focus back in on this Jay Wilson. Did y'all see them colorist statements he made? He take Kwani. Are you jealous? Are you jealous because she got lighter skin than you? Are you jealous because she got long, pretty hair? Oh, Jay Wilson, where did all that come from? Aren't you the one to be talking about? Did you ever be with a black man? You ever be with a black man? Oh, Benji Ansik said it. He said it. He said it. Oh, I heard you only like white men. Well, girl, do you like it or you dislike it? Right? You call yourself defending this woman, April. Granted, the argument was, it is what it is on StreamYard. That's why I don't do StreamYard very much. I'm trying to get myself to where I'll do it more, but it's a hard sell for me because I'm a hothead, I know. And for some reason or other, just like I'm accusing them of not letting me talk, I ain't letting them say shit either. So I don't know that I love it. But he said, are you jealous? You just jealous. You just jealous because she got long, pretty hair. You just jealous because her skin lighter than yours. Whatever. People gonna say anything when they argue, right? But the thing is, Jay Wilson, I thought you were power to the people, right? So even Kwani, she's too black for you. So you think, because Kwani is almost the color of her. Kwani has the African features with the lighter skin, right? But as far as skin color, she ain't that much darker than this girl. So so Jay Wilson is identifying that April's skin is more beautiful and lovely than Kwani's skin, but the skin color almost the same. You bald head, you bald head. You ain't got her long, pretty hair. Oh, you look good today, April. Oh, you look good. What kind of argument is that, girl? I don't think it makes you a lot of sense to some of the African people. Jay Wilson, you idiot. I didn't cuss him out. I didn't. You notice I didn't say the B word. Oh, no, but you sucked that bag of dicks last night, bitch. That's what we're more interested in, girl. We're looking for a confession. I can see him in the confessional telling the priest, honey, how he didn't say the B word, girl. But I did sleep in that little bathhouse. Well, maybe it was 15 guys. I just because at Mocha Drop. I like that Mocha Drop name. Lord have mercy. Let me see what else going on. Hold on. I know a whole lot went on last night, but that live there was 3 hours. You can only do so much in a night, right? Let me see. Whose show was this? Okay, so I answered you. It's Tracer Lane. Let me see. I must be behind again. I must be behind again. Lord have mercy. She'll cover that filthy ass mouth with them prayer cloths. I don't cuss. I don't cuss. Lord have mercy. Always the ones that claim they don't be the worst ones, honey. Get in the house around that skillet, just cuss up a storm, child. If it doesn't prove Jay Wilson is a fraud, I don't know what will. That's right, Seattle girl. How you doing, Seattle girl? You're the only moderator here today. Let me see. Even for a choir director, that's a lot of public cussing. He don't like to claim to be a choir director, right? Because he pissed poor at it, child. That boy come on here and tell me, I got to go to a church. What do you mean you got to go to a church? Don't you belong to a church? If you're the choir director, aren't you in charge of the music department? Why do you got to call you in and give you $500, honey? He always brings up how much money he got from it. Oh, I'm going to get a coin from it. I'm going to get a... Girl, I thought you were supposed to be in service to the Lord, child. Jay Wilson, you're a piss poor choir director. I saw your big ass up on the stage. Trying to look back at the audience. Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson, you always say that everybody wasted their life. I know it's not everybody. People like me, you still be wasted our life and all that. Don't you kind of feel like you wasted yours? If you were sitting up in classes for all them years, girl, and all you can do is get out, is finally graduate. I guess you have to graduate from all the same day, or whenever you accumulate all this education you thought is so important and so valuable and all this kind of shit. It must occur to you that here I am still, I'm driving Ubers, I'm driving a cab, which I could have done with less than a high school diploma. I'm working around the clock and hustling everything I can offline to stay in this damn house that I don't need. You got to feel like you wasted a lot of time yourself, boy. You talk about my regrets. What is there to regret? I partied until it was like it was 1999, nigga. And then you think you did everything right, and then nothing happened for you. Nothing has happened for you, Jay Wilson. Nothing. You don't even have a job that you can be proud of. If it was something that meant something to you, you'd be proud of it, honey. You wouldn't be trying to hide. They're going to dox me. Only thing they're going to dox, girl, is when you've been fired again. And it looks like the evidence, it looks a whole lot like you've been fired again, Jay Wilson. Because you went on since last Friday, you went make a minimum of 3 videos every single day. 3, 4, 5 videos for a man working on a full-time job with the job driving Uber as well. And I'm sick of this game you playing. Oh, I got to go to my Uber job. I got to go to my Uber job. You are going to your Uber job, nigga. It's the only kind of job you can do because it doesn't involve other people. You can just sit in the front street and shut the hell up. Nobody want to talk to you, girl. You're incompetent. You're not a master of anything. You can't do anything. You're not successful at doing anything, Jay Wilson. I can't see you in any kind of administration. I can't see you in any kind of business. I can't see you running anything or being anyone's boss. I can't see any of that in you, boy. You're just working on a damn job. You could have did these jobs that you do in high school. But yet I wasted all my time. No, bitch. Oh, no, honey. I had my loves. I had the life that I chose to live. I didn't find any value in what you find valuable, bitch. So you lived yours and I lived mine, girl. But I would say that you're a bigger failure. It's just the way I look at it. Because you went and did all this shit you said is the right thing. I get the impressions, a lot of online courses. But whatever. All the right thing, and you still driving the cab. You resent me for not having to get up and drive one, bitch. I really am starting to believe that he would hit a woman. He would have hit Kwani if she was in the room with him. He'd have punched her right in her nose, honey. It's a hypocrite. People, now, I know I'm kind of hard on the brothers, right? Because I had this body background as a young child. But you don't really know what you're going to be until you're in the relationship, right? That boy ain't never been in a relationship. He talking about some nigga that live across town that he sees once a week or on a weekend or something like that. That is not a partner. That's not your partner. You ought to take that language out of your mouth because it is incorrect. That is your boyfriend, girl. If you want to make him your partner, then it's time for you to start making plans to live together. As long as you're not living together, that is not your partner. That is your boyfriend, fool. If even that. He's probably saying, baby, listen, let me wait till, at least 40 more pounds come off. Then we'll do it again. Hopefully he's not trying to mount your big ass, girl. Because that whole thing about you coming out talking about you a top, I've never experienced it myself. I'm in my 60s. I never heard nobody come out talking about I've heard of celebrities come out and say they're bisexual because they feel like that would be more acceptable to society than just to say they're gay. Or at least that's the way they were doing it when Elton John and a few others were coming out. I never say I'm going to say they're a top, though. That is something you're trying to make distinct because you're actually bottom and you're ashamed of it. It is nothing but shame. Why would you even bring something like that up? Why would these straight women care if you on the top or on the bottom, girl? You're ashamed of it. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. James, other channel, Treasure Lane. Yeah, he does all his dirty work on Treasure Lane. all the cleanups up here there. So this was a cleanup video. He started off by telling everybody how all the ones he hates and why he hates them. Right? That's the theme of the thing. It quickly turns into this when you open up this StreamYard. So far, I haven't had one of these wild, crazy kind of StreamYards, but I know it's coming, Sean. I know it's coming. It wasn't even his fight. No, he jumped in there with Kwani was talking to April, and apparently they had something going from before. They're on there, two women talking, and he gets his ass in there, just throws his ass in the middle of it and start calling that woman all kind of bitches, right? Then he tells me, you inserted yourself. Oh, you inserted yourself. Oh, I never insert myself. I never insert myself. Okay, so what is this example that we saw yesterday, then, Jay Wilson? Since you don't believe in people inserting themselves, what the fuck was that exactly? They weren't even talking to you, girl. Right? She said, I inserted myself in that bullshit with that boy. Because it wasn't they were talking about somebody. We were talking about Tracy. We were talking about. I sat up there and watched somebody doxing somebody live online for an hour. And so I talked about it, right? I thought it was very, very wrong. Any sane, sensible person would see how stupid that was and how wrong it was. Oh, no. Oh, you inserted yourself. And yet he inserts himself in somebody's shit every single motherfucking day. And we want to know, nigga, why you on here so much? What happened on your job, girl? You ain't got to come on here. Oh, I guess I got to go to my Uber job. I got to go to my... Miss Thing, try the truth, Jay Wilson, passer. Why? That's why you can never be no passer, girl. You can't tell the truth about nothing. Why don't you try to tell the truth about things? And what you'll realize is that nobody really gives a goddamn. Nobody cares about it, girl. It is your hypocrisy and your lies, girl, which are essentially the same thing. You live a lie. You're living a life. You're living a lie in a fool's paradise. A fool. Can you imagine, girl, going to church and the pastor is Jay Wilson? This thing, I gather my purse and my belongings and girl and quietly exit. Excuse me, this is not working for me. Silly ass punk. Sit up in a classroom, girl. No, you were going nowhere, girl. You're on a bridge to nowhere. And then for a woman that's trying to get her degree in her church, whatever their ministry they have, she's gotten her Phi Beta's mom's mother. Then he wanted to kind of humiliate her, right? Somebody's mother now. He wants to try to humiliate her because she has actually finished the courses that she probably the courses probably weren't much different than what he did, right? But what the thing is, she's still in her church. I'm sure they're gonna make a place for her in her church. Either she's already in position or she will get in position. That's why she's educating herself, right? It's only one book, honey. I goddamn. Why you make such a big deal out? Oh, he's not credential. He's not worldwide credential. You ought to be ashamed. Ashamed. Come on, somebody. You should be ashamed that you have credentialed degrees and all this shit, girl, because you ain't did nothing with it, girl. I told you before, Jay Wilson, you couldn't get a job as the janitor in any reputable church. You always talking about all the big society and all these people out here. They don't want you. The only chance of you ever having a position in ministry were to minister to your own kind. But since you only got in touch with your own kind a year and a half ago, girl, that was probably something that you never pursued, right? Now you're in, I'm in same gender living church. Don't say same gender living. Just say you're gay, nigga. Get to the point. Maybe some people like to have that language. Black's got to be different, some different language than gay, because gay is white and all this kind of. No, you're gay. You got something in common with these people, right? For you need to say, look in your mirror every day, I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. You don't need Mark walking around the back. Look, I got a partner. I got a partner. I got a partner. I'm a top. I'm a top. I'm a top. Look at my partner. He need to slap the shit out of you, bitch. What are you doing? Oh, you telling those people online, which could easily include people in my own damn family, that you're the one on top? What does that make me, nigga? I'm on your fat ass with that little bitty ass sticker, girl, and you claiming that you're fucking me? Did you even consult me before you decided you want to go and tell everybody that I'm a bottom? Because when you say you're a top, then you're saying that I'm a bottom, correct? And is that their business? Oh, they ain't their business. It ain't their business. Have you considered his business? Top. Any bitch that got to make a point of them being a top is a bottom, girl. That means you're taking it up the booty hole. Now, that top and bottom stuff is important to some people. It don't mean shit to me. I'll tell you the truth, honey. When I told you I was gay, you can assume as if somebody really cares about that, girl. Coming out at damn near 50 years old. Pitiful. Pitiful. How many degrees does he have that he can't use other words? He ain't got no other words. Cypher, if he had any other words, he would have used them by now. That boy ain't got no vocabulary. That's why he repeats himself, baby. He says the same shit over and over. What do you say? And again, and again, and again, and again. I said, well, goddamn, how did you make it through your life without people drawing attention to the fact that you need to stop repeating yourself so much? Why do you already said that? Let's get a new idea for the next sentence. He doesn't have any, honey. He just repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats. And then when you hear somebody on YouTube come on with a word like emotional intelligence, oh my God, honey. Who was that came on and said that emotional intelligence in when they were talking? That nigga latched hold of that, and he been saying it, girl, 3 and 4 times every single day since, right? He grabbed my old nasty this, my old nasty, stole that from Funky Dineva, right? He been saying that goddamn shit, girl, 4 and 5 and 6 and 10 times every time he comes online. Don't he have his own words? Don't he have a vocabulary? I mean, I'm not saying I can't stand these niggas, these African American gentlemen who have to keep inserting words where they don't fit. I don't adhere to that. Trying to always sound intelligence. They usually smoke a pipe instead of a cigar. You know what I mean? Those kind of blacks. I don't adhere to that. It sounds stupid. Nobody knows what the hell you're talking about. Why do you use that word? It's so easy just to say "and," not some long drawn out word, whatever, right? But an educated person, you can just tell in their verbiage, the way they speak, that they have studied, they have accumulated a lot of vocabulary by being in class a long time, by using language a long time, by completing all of their English lit, by completing all of their English classes. They've just accumulated a lot of words. He doesn't have those words. His vocabulary, I don't think, is any bigger than mine. When I cuss, I like it. Right? That's why I do it. But the point is, when I write, I still have vocabulary, because you can't write books, and I've written a lot of books. You can't write books by just saying fuck, 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 fuck on every page. Now, I got to tell you, Amin Brown can attest to this. I have a few of those in there, right? But you still have to have vocabulary. Boy, he ain't got shit. He done found a way that he can get him some degrees, and he went for him, child. An idiot. They used to call them professional students, living off student loans. Yet he ain't never got no help from the government. Well, did you pay the government back for all them student loans, nigga? What, that money's different than anybody else's money? So the other people use their money to eat and you use yours to buy books. So what's the difference? Ain't that help from the government? How many of them loans did you get forgiven, girl? You're almost at retirement age. Are you going to give all of them forgiven then? Isn't that working the government? You worried about the government, girl. A nigga at the project. I mean, not even at the project, girl. He has to look up to see the projects, girl. These motherfuckers, what you call dirt poor. There was only 4 of us in the trailer. He said it was my mom and my dad, and then my two siblings, and then me. Okay, he said only 4 of us. Now you got 5 degrees, nigga. You can't count to 5. I mean, you can't count to 5. You said your mom, your mom and your dad, your 2 sisters, and you. Now, how the hell you get 4 out of that, girl? And those are the only ones you claim, because you said that you had older brothers who had left, right? So I guess this means one of them kind of families where you got people in their 20s. They coming back. You got 5 of them. You say there are 9 kids, so 5 of them, they didn't all leave on the same day, nigga. There was some that left for a while, came back. There was some that left, I guess, at 18 or 19 years old. But you're saying that all these people have moved out now. It's just you. You and your sisters, which explain a few things. Anyway, you got 5 degrees. You can't count to 5. This is all in less than 5 minutes. You got something, girl? Just a little taste.
Nobody acting crazy. I don't like the hoe. You are. And it's so that was you. You got to on the sex side. That was you. That was you. You got to sex side. Wiley. So I'll you are
Come on, boy. Give me 3 more. I'm gonna go.
I don't want you to talk to dick. Come on. To talk to dick. Why you think you keep
this girl got him. He gonna buy a new microphone. He said so. Immediately they start collecting money from him, buy a new microphone. Nigga, you say you made $125,000 a year. You made $125,000 a year on your job. You say you try to confuse the people. Say you working for Uber in office, Uber Eats, Uber driving around, girl. So we don't know how many thousands. Is that another 40,000? So now you up to $165,000 a year, girl. You came on YouTube and you say you made $3,000 last month, and you're trying to meet that number now, right? So you don't acknowledge it was just a Christmas season. Anyway, so how many more thousand is that? 2,000 a month. So what's that? Another 24,000. So you add that on. So now you're over $200,000 a year. You mean to tell me, girl, that you can't go to Amazon, girl, and buy a mic? Girl, I'm on what you call fixed income, and I can buy a mic. I bought it yesterday or 2 days ago. Isn't it lovely? One of the best ones you can get, girl. The Zitty. You can't buy that, and you making $200,000 a year, girl. Hustling night and day and night. You can't go buy your own microphone. You got to pick up a collection to buy a goddamn microphone, boy. So he is convinced now that it's because of her good mic that she couldn't. I didn't cuss her out good. She can get this work. What work? I don't see no work, girl. I see her woman cussing you out, bitch. Girl, a new microphone is not going to improve your vocabulary. It's not going to improve your power to cuss. It ain't going to prove shit. You can't win no arguments. Only thing you do, Jay Wilson, is you're just nonstop talking, girl. The one time I appeared on here, you just nonstop. like a machine gun, girl. Why? Because you don't want nobody getting actual thoughts in, girl, because you know you're an idiot. You know you're stupid. You can't live your whole life, girl, without figuring out that you're stupid. You know that, honey. That's why you've been constantly trying to get yourself, just like in the Wizard of Oz, you've been trying to get yourself a brain. If I only had a brain, I could think, I could read a book. She said, you write books on your own insecurity. I said, what? Is that why people write really, Jay Wilson? Jay Wilson, if you got 5 degrees, nigga, I expect you to be the one writing books. Girl, shouldn't you be? God damn. What was the whole point of it, girl? What was the point of you going to seminary, boy? Gonna try to make fun of somebody because they got a degree in their church. Girl, you something else. You was something else, child. I ain't the credit. Credit to who? Who gonna look at it, Jay Wilson? YouTube? Whatever. You see, everybody knows is a drunk heathen. Everybody knows that Q is a drunk heathen, but the pastor is supposed to be different. I'm different than them. I never say the B word. Did you notice I never said the B word? Yet we caught you in the very act of sin. What shall we do, Lord? Shall we stone her? I didn't say the B word. I didn't say the B word. Oh, master, I didn't say the B word. He's a colorist because that woman is biracial. She's already been programmed to believe she's special due to her lighter complexion. Jay Wilson was encouraging it, and it's a shame. A shame, I say. I ain't got no problem with biracial people, honey. They are what they are. We know some beautiful people with dark skin. We know some gorgeous people with brown skin. We know people who are light skinned, but just because your skin is light don't make you beautiful, honey. That's an American concept, right? But he seems to think somewhere in his heart, or he thought that would really hurt the Kwani monster, the Kwani person, who ain't got no problem at this current time. But he thought that would be so hurtful to her. She damn near light, bright, white, her own damn self, right? There's not much difference in their complexion. Now I ain't gonna talk about who's most beautiful and all that kind of stuff, John. Anyway, it was a colorist statement. Hair is hair, honey, whether you grew it out your head or bought it in the store. I mean, it looks the same, right? Theoretically, it's gonna look the same. But Kwani jumped on the woman. It was unfair. Well, we know who Kwani is, you know. If Kwani came on here talking about she was a prophetess or some kind of a pastor or something, girl, well, I'm way behind. Look at this. Your uncle's a mess. What's going on here? Hi, viewers of you. Nicole Reloaded. How you doing, Nicole Reloaded? Oh, Lord, I neglected y'all. Kenitha Russell, how you doing? Kwani's mic was undefeated last night. Is it the mic or her voice? It could just be a settings on your mic. I don't know. He always buy the cheapest shit. Girl, he's doing his whole videos, girl, on his cheap little computers or the little ring lights, the little small ones, you know. Everything cheap. He goes to Walmart. What's the cheapest thing you got? I want to wash it and dry. What's the cheapest one you got? Give me the starting place, girl. Right. So it ain't always the mic. I think it could be the settings on the mic, however. Let me see. Best microphone wins. But that could be just a matter of you turning your microphone up or turning the settings on your computer. Those are different settings, you know. The settings on your volume up if you want to be yelling and screaming. But you can't win with that shit, child. If you turn yours up, she turns hers up. You know, you're just a weak man. Always talking about how I I love the Yeti. I got 2 of them now. Actually, I got 3. I got one from a junk shop. It was in the box, $30. And now I understand why I was in the junk shop. A blue one. But they're not as expensive as I thought. They're about $100. But I thought I had a deal by getting it at the junk shop. And then I paid $15 for a cord for it. And then I realized, well, something wrong with this damn thing. It's popping, cracking, and all that kind of stuff. So I had to replace it. But they're still great microphones. It ain't all about the mic, honey. It could be about your settings on your mic. Are you maximizing? And they have settings behind them too. Right? Anyway. And then if you turn it up too loud, because they had that other girl on there. What's her name? The one they call Pizza, Miss Pizarro. She had her mic up so high. Said she had it all the way up. And all we heard was just cracking sound. You couldn't hear a damn thing she said. Because in her attempt to think like he thinks, that it's just all about the mic, she just turned it all the way up. You couldn't hear anything. So you got to take a moment and really adjust those things. Almond Brown, we hope you're going to go live today. Go live today, child. Put your Cash App up, honey. Once a year. Almond Brown on vacation and run straight to the hotel. Get on inner tube. Must be what? Beef sec. We ain't. Let me take your ass. You insult my girlfriend, honey. You get your ass out here with that bullshit. She do whatever the fuck she want to do. She made it to Vegas, didn't she? Did you go to Vegas? Beef sector flagging crew leader, or you just became an ex-leader, honey, over here? You travel. Oh, you heard him. You must be broke because you made a YouTube video. Girl, how long take it you come on YouTube, girl? I ain't on here but a total of an hour. So she's on here for 15 minutes. So you think she must be glued at that goddamn table, girl? Oh, how'd she get to Vegas? How'd she get a hotel room, child? How'd she get money to gamble? Lord. Well, he's gone already, Almond Brown. We don't hear all that bullshit, child. These people are always trying to find something they can criticize while they sit in their rooms on their cell phone, girl. Come on, YouTube. Be all you can be, honey. I guess you don't use the B word either. Lord have mercy. Will you donate? If I do, as a matter of fact, go to my community wall and get it from there. Okay. Almond Brown says, go to her community wall. Will you donate if I do? Or something else going on there? Yeah, she got her own stuff going, her own business, honey. No, we don't like him over here fucking with you. Them just trolls, baby. You can't ever win nothing with them. No matter what you do, what you say, it's always gonna end up wrong, child. He gonna say you ran to Vegas to get away. Where you running from? Like Jay Wilson said, you're running from something, brother. You're running from something. Why'd he ask me? Why did I run from Indiana to California? If that ain't an asinine statement, girl, who in the fuck, if they have a choice, would rather live in California than in Indianapolis, child? I left Jay Wilson because I was a grown man making decisions that I found pleasing to me. This is where I want to live, nigga. Dumbass. You had to run from Indiana. Did you run from Florida in that trailer park, nigga? Maybe you should have kept your ass in the trailer park and stayed in your place. And then we wouldn't have all these problems with you. That's what I think. You done lost your place, boy. Thought he gonna go and get a degree. It's gonna make a difference. Girl, you still driving the cab, bitch. Why? Because you're stupid. Copying something out of a book, that don't make you smart, girl. It ain't made you smart, obviously. You seem to have a problem with people even writing. Who can tell me what I'm going? Right. People are strange at it. Some of them get off just by being trolls, though. They like it. I don't know if they're old ladies or what. All right, lovely darlings. It's good to talk to y'all. I forgot what the theme was now. What was it? Oh, the B word. Okay, so the next time his hypocrite says something to y'all about he don't use the B word, remind him that he used the B word 29 to 35 times in a 5 minute clip. He was on 5 minutes. Now, who in the hell could use that word 30 times, girl, in 5 minutes? Later, people.